in. But Andreas Kraus has passed that assessment in terms of his...
Yeah, you're right, Lenny, and match winner at the top. Not about opening batters that stamp their authority. Mears, nicknamed Knight. He can carve it to all par. Netravalka, he's going to get things underway here as the first ball. Off the pad, big shout. It was missing, but it's the first
all-rounder.
Now I got enough of it. Just thought for a split second was the bowler in with a sniff of a caught and bowl, but oh. Now pretty clean. And David Warner pleased to be back in the USA. Play Test cricket for your country. Not so Davey Warner. He'll run away for 4. Big open real estate there.
Into the Australian game.
Yeah, never going to die wondering. Almost goes for 6 or yes, it does. Signal comes just down that side. Pace on, crashing edge, but it's those fast hands of Warner allows it to go all the way for the maximum. So he's tied them back up. Again, that flashing blade with hard hands from Warner almost goes all the way, but it trickles into the boundary cushion for 4 more. Test. Fielders are so crucial. Kyle Mears doesn't even bother moving. He knows he's got all of this and some.
Kyle Mears can hit our extra. He's famed for going inside out over extra cover on the offside, but this was into the leg side. Look at how still he is, Danny. Perfectly still head. If you're a young boy or girl watching on at home and you want to learn how to bat, keep your head still.
Little facility as well. On the charge. Crisp and clean over extra for 6 more. 13 off the 4th, and now the Orcas are 43 without loss.
Clean, big, 6. West Indian Kyle Mears, maximum. West Indian Courtney with that NTT 6.
That was magnificent to hit. Nice swing of the bat. Sheer timing. And he's got some power, Kyle Mears. I've not seen him of late on the international circuit, but he's making it pay here. Well,
he's going back to his camera. Somebody else did. Oh, first off the front foot, now off the back foot. To have Warner and Mears from each end, it's all-out attack. 4 more, and another boundary through the offside, hitting with the turn. 1 over left in the Lexus power play. Jack Edwards.
Some potential then.
Deep point in play. And Courtney will also be very proud of that piece of fast bowling. Warner dismissed.
Bowl. But when you look at John, this trap was set. A little bit of pace off. Warner opened the face. Not enough power to clear the boundary, and an easy catch in the end. David Warner has to go. He's gone for 31. The number.
Almost had him first delivery. Another left-hander for the Washington Freedom to contend with. Leading wicket takers of the tournament. Remember, Harris Rolfe took 4 wickets in 7 games last year. He's got 7 in 2. This will be a chance. 2 guys under it. Oh no! Very lucky in the end that there were no serious injuries, but even after the collision, holds on well, Ian Hall.
Good that there was no injury, because there could have been. Mears trying to hit it out the park. The keeper normally are the ones who take those. It was good that he held on to it in the end. 27 from 17.
When his team won just one game, what will season 3 produce? Well, maybe that's something to go by. Ball 1-4. Shot. Top shot from Stephen Taylor, who we haven't seen the full potential of in the Cognizant MLC.
Timing, he took the field on and cleared him. That was just sheer timing. Decided I'm gonna have a go. He knew he hit it well. And you can see clearing the field are quite easy in the
Pumped down the ground. Klassen, he's as dangerous as they come. Flies for 6.
Notice straight away the length. And this is the thing about Heinrich Klassen and what he's done with his game. He's so good at hitting those lengths straight. And he'll do it off the spinners, he'll do it off the pace.
The batter does it so well. And he might just have picked up the big wicket he has. What a brilliant over from Ian Holland. The man nicknamed Dutchie as Big Heinrich Klassen.
Yeah, experienced bowler in many ways. Ian Holland has had some experience on the county circuit as well, and it's a really good place to learn your game and be able to also work on your variations. And we've seen a few variations from him, just permanent contract with them too. Heinrich Klassen at 17 today, 5 for 3.
This goes straight up. Is it going to be 2 and 2 overs? It is. Never going to drop that. One of the best fielders in the world is Glenn Phillips. That's right there from him.
And at a crucial stage of the game, we've just passed the halfway mark in terms of overs. One of the easier catches you'll see Glenn Phillips take season. Taylor, his new side.
Ian Holland continuing. First ball after the timeout, boundary. Yeah, you can see though there's been a change of intent from Jones since the power play. The partnership was 7 off 17, now up to 15 off 19. Again, another shrewd change of pace. Outfoxes another batter. And Glenn Phillips, of course, is him. He doesn't drop many, if any.
Fact, back of the hand. So what this does is it actually drops on the batter and actually gets a bit more kick, almost like a top spin forehand in tennis. So it hits high on the bat, so it tends to go extra high in the air. Doesn't get...
What a spell this has been from Ian Holland. Single-handedly, he's produced magic in Auckland.
Well, it's extremely hard. Again, this time is a leg cutter. So he's showing us all of his variations, his bag of tricks. And when you first come out, all you want to do is go hard. You want to clear. Quite daunting for some players.
Well, where has that been? Mid-off up, got awareness. Top shot.
6'7", which means that he can normally get his big front foot close to the pitch of the ball and hit through the line. He's a good little all-rounder, hasn't had a...
A 4th wicket for Ian Holland. The magician strikes again.
Movement, I mentioned that a couple of overs ago. Actually, a little bit of a leg cut up. Yeah, simple catch in the end. Oh yeah, Ricky Ponting's happy. Sean Gannon goes for 8. It's a...
Made a little room for himself, but not much in the timing. An excellent effort by who else? Glenn Phillips, he just couldn't quite get onto this one this time around.
Ordinary from Phillips, gutsy mischief during the Indian Premier League. Came on as a sub-fielder, wasn't even playing. I remember doing the match in Hyderabad, and he came off with a really bad groin tear, and he had to go home and have an operation. So, I mean, that's just ridiculous. What are you doing?
Now, it's hard to chase. Sure would have watched the game also earlier on. Now, oh dear, he'd come a long way down. He took a long time to turn around. And a full toss and a bit of relief and something to celebrate for the Orcas.
I can understand what Parakau was trying to do there. He was trying to go Yorker or wide line Yorker at the block hole, but he's missed his mark.
That's good execution from Parakau at the end, because it was full, it was wide, and was punched away straight towards the fielder at point. Have a look at this. That's good execution, nicely taken as well. Made it look simple. He'll be very happy with the way he's finished. A motivation that he found himself in today. Wasn't meant to be in the starting 11. Late. We now have our lowest total this season in cognizant
Owen and likes to take the new ball. He'll place and deep mid-wicket.
Goes a mile up and flies all the way for 6 and put down in the stands. Again, the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom hand comes off because he wasn't quite sure, so just a little bit more extension. NTT6, 266 feet. If you don't.
Mitchell Owen. As Ravindra goes over the offside. Might plug in the outfield this one. Is it going to kick away? Just about. 4 more. Got to remember it tomorrow. Get those. Oh, the runs are flowing here. Glorious stroke. Smith, the root, Williamson, and Cole. Pumped down the ground. They've definitely identified this power play as the time to get after this under par total. 4 more runs really flowing here. Freedom making light work of this chase already. Not the right line. Too easy. Going to fly all the way, I think. Clears the rope just as the arms are extended at 6 more. Freedom.
Cross seam delivery and just pitched outside leg, and it is a free hit. This is probably one of the first times really we've seen probably the size of the dome.
Wicket instead, it's 2 more. Make it 6 more. Long levers that Owen has.
Doesn't matter the pace, he actually took some pace off, but it's up there and it's outside off stump. That is literally a free hit for the caliber of Mitch Owen. NTT6, they all seem to be coming whenever.
3. Has he got enough of it? I don't think so. And Gannon has this knack of taking wickets. And he's doing it.
In play, slow things down when things aren't going your way. Goes into the pitch a lot more. Still a bit of a cross seam delivery. Did not get it out of
health as he comes in at number 3. Whipped into the leg side and all the way for 6. The 50 comes up as Ravindra finds a way to just get it over the rope.
2 sixes, 27 off 8. This is a good shot because it shows that he's got great balance at the crease. Great extension of hands. Still, it went 207 to the scene and everyone was like, wow.
4 more. He's been ever present since then.
An excellent rate.
And House continues. He batted at 6 in the last game because of almost just checked the shot, and still it flew to the boundary. Not been much.
That's a Major League Sports team back in.
I think it's great. I think another 4. Yeah, I think it's really good. Traditional cricket countries, and so I think having this sort of focal point here and having, you know, something.
Good questions.
8-6 for Rachin Ravindra in the MLC, all through the leg side. He's been on fire to start season 3.
100 up. Required. They have really cruising. The freedom, 83 for 1. The rate is excellent. They're 63 required in 87 balls. They're cruising at the moment. And there you go, down the leg side, wide again. So I think they're all
Length. Top of the stumps. Another short ball, another 6. They cannot stop Rachin.
He's on the go. Just short of a length, not attacking the stumps. And he's allowed to use his arm. And a player of his class and caliber, once you give him a chance of using up his arm, freeing up himself, he's going to make you pay.
That could be the miracle, the start of it at least. First ball after the timeout and after the power play.
And then it was exactly what was required. Left arm over there and just going through the gate, hitting the leg stump. He's happy. Captain is happy.
For Ravindra, who's on 44. Oh, that looked quite straight. Love to see that on the replay. What was that?
He didn't hesitate as he's a wicket keeper, so let's see what happened.
Coming up now, regional decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets is hitting. The review's retained. You have to change your decision to.
It's 44, he's gone for 92 for 3.
That'll do it. Flat, hard, down the ground. As the 100 comes on the board for the Washington Freedom.
For the Freedom by the skipper. And you've got 2 very destructive right-handers at the crease now, given they've lost 2 back-to-back wickets. Second one, international stars come up trumps. And that's not bad either. Mr. Improvisation, he's done it again. Oh, reverse.
Not wasting any time. 3 boundaries on the trot now for the captain.
10, you name it.
Got onto this one, and just over. Harmeet Singh was in the game for a moment, but Maxwell proves too good.
Well, it's his heart in his mouth there for a split second. And Maxwell, but yeah, it was on.
Phillips has got all of this one, but straight to the man. It was so high, and Stephen Taylor just settles. Harmeet Singh gets in. And early, he tends to, if he strikes in his first over, strike a couple more times. Straight. Is all the way over the side screen. Jack Edwards gets off the mark.
Who was very tall, extra reach. And Edwards, he gets this one out of the middle more than Phillips did. And another maximum century today. Sounded good. Is it good enough? No, it's not. There's another one. Another batter perishing on the boundary against spin.
They're already there, USA. Campbell there to Glenn Maxwell. He's picked it all right, and he finds the gap for 4.
It's been laid on, investment that's been put into it. Here's a bit of investment from Maxwell. Smoking it. 9 off, 13 bowled, 145 for 5.
And the scores are tied thanks to a maximum. is up the ground. PA Joe Hickey just said. Joe gave it the call. It's a maximum. 2 highlights for them. With plenty more good days ahead. That'll do. And Washington win. They'll win it with a boundary. It goes to the rope. And the reigning champions have bounced back in real style. Elation for Ricky Pontine and Glenn Maxwell's men.